My name is Ashley Arias, and I am the one of two area operations manager for our Charlotte market. We're looking for a way to reduce the amount of time we're spending actually entering information and have a more accurate information being put into the system. We run into a lot of errors that end up having to be found at the end of the month with inventories when our accounting team looks at it and realizes, hey, this is totally wrong. Now we have to go back and spend more time.
Tamsen Umpst. I am the Continuous Improvement Manager for Thomas Concrete. I address where we can grow as a business. How do we expand our footprint? Mostly from a technology standpoint, not always, but how do we make sure that we're setting ourselves up for a growth trajectory? For about the last year, a big focus for me has been how do we secure data as seamlessly as possible from our plants for our materials. And then that leads us into material supply and our ticket accounting program. With our accounting program, our finance program, we have the ability to match material receipts to invoices as they come in. And if we've got that match, it automates our payment process. So we reduce the number of hands that have to actually touch that invoice or manage that material receipt. Even in the best coaching scenarios and in everyone doing the absolute best they can, we still have humans entering in as many as 20 digits, and the chances of an error occurring and not having that match, which then holds up in AP and creates a workload on the back end, that data error kept being a little bit of a hang-up for us. So finding a solution that minimized human interaction with the actual data entry was a big goal. We started with a digital receipt of materials coming in from our larger vendors that were running some digitized programs where we could pull into material supply that ticket information and then confirm at the plant with a paper ticket that we've received that material, check a box, go in, add our carrier, and then it's an inventory, and we've got a pretty good match there. That works well with those larger suppliers, but we still have a lot of smaller suppliers that have handwritten tickets that aren't going to be digitized. So we still had a little bit of a gap there. That rolled us into ticket accounting, which allows us to either scan or take a photo of a physical paper receipt and use OCR technology to match that information and automatically upload that into our batch panel, which is where we store a record of inventory. Once it's in there, our finance system is able to go and capture those receipts and create a PO, which then downstream matches to our invoices. And because it's all been verified on the back end, we have a much greater success rate at matching those invoices. We went from approximately 80 a week that were mismatched, misaligned, down to about 15 now.
The training was actually really simple. I took a ticket that we just got in, I scanned it, it came up on the computer, and then once it was up on my screen on the computer, I said, all right, let's check your inventory. He pulled up his panel and it was in there. But the other 7 plants, they all saw immediately as soon as they started doing it, and we're just like, okay, I'm comfortable with it after a day or two. This is great. I'm saving time and I can focus on the other million responsibilities they have as plant managers. Some of our busier plants, we went from over an hour down to more like 15 minutes worth total time spent throughout the day getting them entered in.